The walk home. Stumbling out of the nightclub, Jason barely noticed the freezing wind biting his face. The bass from the music still thumped in his chest as he struggled to keep his balance. He'd had one too many drinks, but what did it matter? It was Friday night, and the world could wait. The alley shortcut was a bad idea, he knew that, but it cut 10 minutes off his walk home. The dim orange glow of the streetlights flickered, casting long, shifting shadows on the graffiti-covered walls. Jason laughed to himself, thinking about how his friends would call him an idiot for taking this path. That's when he heard it. A soft scrape. Footsteps behind him. He stopped, wobbling as he turned to look. The alley was empty. He chuckled nervously, muttering, "You're drunk, Jason. Just your imagination." But as he stumbled forward, the sound returned. Closer this time. Slow, deliberate footsteps. His breath caught in his throat. He turned again, squinting into the darkness. Nothing. A chill ran down his spine, cutting through the alcohol haze. He quickened his pace, but his unsteady legs betrayed him, nearly sending him sprawling. The footsteps behind him grew faster, matching his every move. "Who's there?" Jason shouted, his voice echoing off the walls. No answer, just the sound of footsteps, growing louder and closer. Panic surged through him. He broke into a clumsy run, his heart pounding as adrenaline fought the alcohol in his system. He could hear breathing now, ragged, uneven. He didn't dare look back. He tripped, falling hard onto the wet pavement. Pain shot through his knees and palms. Scrambling to get up, he glanced over his shoulder. A figure stood at the far end of the alley, silhouetted against the flickering streetlight. It was tall, unnaturally thin, and its head tilted to the side, like a curious predator watching wounded prey. "Stay back!" Jason shouted, his voice cracking. The figure didn't move. For a moment, Jason thought he might have scared it off. Then it sprinted toward him. Jason screamed and scrambled to his feet, adrenaline giving him enough strength to run. The sound of rapid footsteps pounded in his ears, closer and closer. He rounded a corner and burst out of the alley onto a deserted street. His apartment building was just a block away. He ran harder, the killer's footsteps never far behind. He could feel its presence, almost hear the whisper of its breath on his neck. He reached his building, fumbling with his keys as tears blurred his vision. Behind him, the footsteps stopped. Jason looked back, shaking. The street was empty again. The figure was gone. He laughed hysterically, relief washing over him as he shoved the key into the lock and stumbled inside. He leaned against the door, panting. "Just my imagination," he whispered. "Too much to drink." A soft, wet chuckle came from the dark hallway behind him. Jason turned slowly, his blood running cold. The figure was standing inside his apartment, its wide, glassy eyes fixed on him, a twisted grin spreading across its face. "You should have stayed at the club," it whispered. The last sound Jason heard was the click of the lock behind him.